Hello.
Hello.
Today we really want to introduce a person who is currently UN Secretary General. His name is Ban Ki-moon. And I'm going to talk about his adventurous and challenging life. Okay, let's watch a short video about the announcement. 아, 잠깐. 소리를 줄여놨어. I'm sorry.
너무 장난스럽게 한다.
됐다.
짧지 않고 충분히 아니야?
진짜 안 죽고 가졌는데
괜찮아요.
그래서 펌퍼
여기서 나을 거야.
Rio Plus 20 is about building the future we want. It's about our shared aspirations. Let me tell you about the future I want. I'm the Secretary General of the United Nations, but I'm also a father and a grandfather. I want a world where everyone can breathe clean air, drink safe water, and have enough to eat. A world in which all people can get an education, live with dignity, and make a decent living. I know we can do it. In my life and in my work, I have seen great pain, but also great hope. Tell the world about the future you want. Together we have the power to make a difference. Together we can change the world.
And I will talk about three major parts about his life and his career.
Okay. Ban was born in a small farming village in North Chungcheong province in June 1944. His family then moved to the nearby town of Chungju, where he grew up. During Ban's childhood, his father had a warehouse business, but the warehouse went bankrupt and the family lost its middle-class standard of living. When Ban was 6, his family fled to a remote mountainside for much of the Korean War. During the war, as he saw the organization United Nations help end the war, he thought he would like to work there someday. After the war ended, his family returned to Chungju. In secondary school, Ban became a star student, particularly in his study of English language. In 1962, Ban won an essay contest sponsored by the Red Cross and through the organization VISTA, which is a global program held by Red Cross. He earned a trip to the United States with 3 other students. There, he lived in San Francisco with the host family for several months. As part of the trip, Ban got a chance to go to the White House and meet John F. Kennedy, the U.S. president at that time. The visit to the White House inspired him to become a diplomat. This decision and clear goals made Ban Ki-moon that we know today. He graduated from South Korea's Seoul National University and the Kennedy School of Government at Harvard University in 1985. His 35 years of government and international service include time as South Korea's foreign minister and ambassador to the United States. Today, he has become the 8th Secretary General of the United Nations. Now, what is United Nations? The United Nations is the world's largest, foremost, and most prominent international organization. The stated aims of the United Nations include promoting and facilitating cooperation in several parts, such as international law, security, civil rights, democracy, and world peace. The UN was founded in 1945 after the World War II to stop wars between countries. It contains many other subsidiary organizations to carry out its missions. All these matters are discussed in this UN Conference Center. The UN's most prominent position is that of the Office of Secretary General, which has been held by Ban Ki-moon since 2007. The work of the Secretary General is to mediate disputes between their respective countries to solve problems for the world as a whole. As a Secretary General, Ban has led several major reforms regarding peacekeeping and UN implement practices. Thank you.
Okay, then this is the book that I want to recommend to you. It was written by Ban Ki-moon and it is about his own studying method and mind. In today's society, people usually do not have any clear goals, so this book would mean a lot to many people. And I want to tell lessons in his life. I chose 3 important things for our life. First of all, you have to water your dreams. President Kennedy asked Ban Ki-moon what he wants to become in the future, and he told the president that he will become a diplomat without any doubt. By answering this question, he drew a concrete and accurate illustration for his future. However, not only did he draw his dream big, but also poured consistent effort and perseverance, which brought him in his position in the present. Secondly, the most important thing is being optimistic and caring for others. People who became well-known is one area have this kind of thought. I want to do it more because it is uneasy. If this kind of thought stays in your mind, when you do anything you chose to do, diligently. Firm and positive mind is important. Lastly, a true heart brings big fortune. The factor that led into Ban Ki-moon's success was his life, cherishing minor relationships and always trying to care for others. This is a good example showing that all good deeds done with unreckoned sincerity rotates in the world and comes back to you as a greater way. Looking at his behavior and life, we know that there are many things to learn from them. If we consider many of his sayings in life, we can improve ourselves. Moreover, if you emulate his challenging spirit and his confident and caring heart, we also can experience wonderful things like being influential like him and experience other people emulating us. And this is the end of our presentation. Thank you.
Any questions?